Hey, Jonathan, get to bed. Do you think having to do homework can relate to lack of sleep?
Yes, yes, because some students will stay up late doing homework, not all of them. Some will do that, and then they'll play a little bit, and then all of a sudden it's 1, 2 o'clock. They have to get up at 6 or 7, so you're only looking at 5 or 6 hours of sleep. Normal person should be receiving anywhere from 7 to 8 hours of sleep every day.
Technology affect your sleep schedule, and why do you think it keeps you up?
Yes, I think it interferes with my sleep schedule because I can't really fall asleep at night because I am always on my phone, and it's a bright light and your brain thinks you're still awake. Well, it thinks it's still sunny.
Okay. Does homework relate to how much sleep you get?
Homework does not relate to how much sleep I get because I do it on Fridays when I'm not gonna go to bed.
Have you ever stayed up due to technology, and why do you think that happened?
I think it happens a lot. I think I try to go to sleep and then I jump back on my phone. I believe I have self-control, but for some reason I think I need to know what's going on with everybody else.
Yep.
So yeah, I have been. I usually still get enough sleep, I think, for me, but the phone definitely can keep you up, and TV too.
Sleep deprivation has multiple effects on you, such as stress being probably the biggest one. Poor sleeping habits, which will affect how you sleep later in life, and RRO, random rage outbursts, and that tends to be one of the most common ones.
Okay. How do you think lack of sleep affects you during the day?
I think it affects me by slowing me down and just making the day harder.
Does lack of sleep relate to your current grades?
Lack of sleep does not relate to my current grades.
Have you ever been sleep deprived, and how did it affect your day?
I have. And I believe that the way it affected my day is that I was slower to make decisions, not as quick, and wanted to go to sleep. So it really affected my day that way.
Have you drove while sleep deprived?
Yes.
Was it harder to focus on the road?
Yes.
Yes, I have. I picked up a brand new F-150 pickup truck back in Chicago while I had sleep apnea. Sleep deprivation hit me as I was going through an intersection. I fell asleep while driving my brand new car home from the dealership through an intersection, very busy intersection. I don't know if I was with the light or against it, whatever. Ended up about 100 yards after the light, woke up and went, oh. That's when I knew I had a problem.
Have you ever driven while sleepy?
No, because I do not drive.
Have you ever drove while sleep deprived, and could you explain an experience when you have?
Yes, I used to drive back and forth from Nebraska to Colorado, actually every weekend, and it was to the point where you would actually hear the story that if you see black dogs, that you should actually pull over, and I've actually gotten to the point where I've done that, and I've had to pull over and get some rest. Definitely scary driving through the mountains.
Deprived due to the amount of grading you've had to do?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Grading, yeah. Yeah, most teachers lose sleep over grading, especially this time of the year, like before semesters or other big times. You're worrying about getting your grading done. You're worrying about doing the proper grading for each of the particular students. getting stuff in on time. Those are all things that pop into your head, and then you can't sleep. And it affects me specifically because I have sleep apnea. And if I don't have my oxygen going and my mask on, and I'm thinking about grades, I don't go to sleep. So I get a lousy night's sleep, and then I'm real grumpy, and it just isn't any good.
We found most of the facts that we're going to tell you on Medical News. Sleep deprivation can lead to risk of new and advanced respiratory diseases. Lack of sleep is related to two hormones, leptin and satiety, which control your feelings of hunger and fullness, which can affect your body weight.
Sleep is the most important, essential thing of your life. It affects your physical, emotional, and social health in many ways. That is why it's important to get plenty of rest for your day.